The VP internal subject hypothesis, also known as VPISH, claims that sentential subjects are generated within the verb phrase before moving to their surface position. This hypothesis is well motivated in the theoretical syntax and semantics literature, and it's empirically powerful and it's well accepted in that literature, but it's hardly been investigated psycholinguistically, though there has been some work done on Japanese. We made the hypothesis that if a trace is semantically bound by an antecedent subject, the antecedent subject should be reaccessed within the VP layer during processing, because it would be triggered by the trace. And therefore we see semantic priming effects near to the trace site but not elsewhere. To investigate this, we conducted a combined self-paced reading and lexical decision task study. Participants read sentences like to, where we have a VP and a sentence tag at the end, under 4 conditions. And within those conditions, we manipulated whether the probe was semantically related or unrelated to the overt sentential subject, and whether the probe was presented immediately after the VP verb versus after the tag verb. And in all of those conditions, we had a nonce probe that was presented alongside the target. Participants' task was to simply decide whether they saw any real English words or not as fast as possible. We predicted faster reaction times in response to semantically related versus unrelated probes after the VP verb, and faster reaction times in response to semantically related probes after the VP verb versus after the tag verb. We built a generalized linear mixed effects model for a gamma distribution specifying probe type probe position interaction, and we found a significant probe type probe position interaction, but no significant effect of probe type or probe position alone. We conducted pairwise comparisons, which showed that reaction times in the condition where we presented a related probe immediately after the VP verb were faster than in the condition where we presented an unrelated probe in that same position. So prediction 1 was borne out. We also found that reaction times in the condition where we presented a related probe immediately after the VP verb were faster than in the condition where we presented a related probe after the tag verb. So the second prediction was also borne out. So we concluded from this that the antecedent subject seems to be reaccessed within the VP layer during incremental processing, and these effects are in principle compatible with the VP internal subject hypothesis, but they're also compatible with an alternative account where the subject is held in working memory and retrieved at the point at which it needs to be compositionally integrated. And further work will test these competing explanations.